Hey guys, it's Jess and I'm coming back to you today with another prayer and gratitude journaling video. And this time we're going to be talking about John. So, John was one of Jesus's best friends and he was a part of the inner circle along with Peter, who we already talked about, and John's brother James, who we'll talk about in a later video. But yeah, John wrote 5 books of the Bible. He wrote the Gospel of John, he wrote First John, Second John, and Third John, and he also wrote the Book of Revelation. So it's kind of easy to remember which books of the Bible John wrote. But yeah, I'm just gonna write in the title. I'm trying to do like hand lettering. I'm practicing hand lettering, so yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do. But this scripture comes from the Gospel of John, chapter 19, verses 26 and 27. And just to give you a little bit of context on this scripture, it's from when Jesus was about to be crucified. John was the only disciple of the 12 disciples that was actually at the cross when Jesus was crucified, so, along with Jesus's mother Mary, Mary's sister, and Mary Magdalene, I think, were the only people that were there when Jesus was crucified. But Jesus says to Mary, "Behold your son," and says to John, "Behold your mother." And it took me a while to figure out like what this actually meant. Yeah, it took me a while to figure this out, but it's Jesus's way of making sure that his mother was taken care of after he died. So I'm not sure if you guys think this way or maybe it's just me, but I never think of my parents as people that actually need to be taken care of. Like specifically my dad, like he's always so strong and he never really shows any sign of weakness, that it's kind of easy for me to forget that he's an actual human being and you know, he has his own problems, he has his own life, he has his own struggles. And yeah, I don't know, it might be because I'm the baby of the family, but I don't realize that he might be going through his own issues. You know, I thought he was just always there to just solve my problems, and you know, that was his purpose in life. But you know, maybe that's just because I'm the baby, but that's just what I think. But it's crazy because in this scripture, Jesus was literally dying. Like he was literally dying, and his concern wasn't about it wasn't the fact that he was about to die, but his concern was for someone to take care of his mom because he wasn't going to be around to do it. And that really spoke to me because like I said, like I just don't I feel like sometimes it's just easy to forget that our parents are actual human beings. And so yeah, that just stuck with me, and I wrote down this reminder in pink just to pray for my parents and to just continue to make sure that they're taken care of regardless of what's going on in my life, because they did the same for me, you know. So yeah, so I just wrote that out to just pray for them and just make sure they're okay. And I also just wrote out that in like the little gratitude section, I wrote out that I'm grateful for them. I'm grateful for my mom and dad because they're always looking out for me regardless of if I realize it or not. And my mom, I think I said this in another video, but my mom passed away when I was younger, but you know, she's still looking out for me just in a spiritual sense rather than a physical sense. But yeah, I know I turned this into like a parent appreciation spread, even though we were talking about John. But I think it's necessary sometimes to just take a step back and reflect on the things like this that might seem obvious, but you never realize how much you overlook things like this and overlook, you know, your parents as people, and you know that they might be going through something. And I actually like called my dad like right after I read this and did this spread. But yeah, I feel like I need to appreciate my parents a little bit more, you know? So I think we can all do that. But yeah, this is how the entire thing turned out. I'm just going in and decorating a little bit more, but not too much. But yeah, this is all Love It. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.